Now, listen, you guys, I have intentionally been avoiding being on Twitter since yesterday because of the chaos that I knew was about to come with the news of Nicki Minaj unfollowing Ice Spice and Jatavia. Now, we're also going to be talking about this entire situation with the Transformer seemingly joining Nicki Minaj in the meme department because she seemingly was reacting to the news as well. And Ice Spice is out there launching a fragrance, and Beyonce is once again being accused of copying when it comes to her liquor brand. Now, these are some of the things that we are going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So first of all, let us talk about this whole Nicki Minaj unfollowing people thing, okay? So Nicki Minaj seemingly has unfollowed Ice Spice, Jatavia, Nana Fofi, as well as what's her name again? London Hill, okay? But somehow people are so waked up, okay? They were like, oh my goodness, how could she do that? And some people are out there also supporting her, while some people are saying, well, it's a pattern. Now, let us break down this entire thing girl by girl, okay? Each and every single person that she has unfollowed. Now, first of all, when it comes to Paprika Spice, I do not know why people are acting so shocked, and I don't find the logic in people coming at Nicki Minaj for unfollowing Ice Spice. And again, this is a sign that if people really just don't like you, they don't care who's right and who's wrong. They will just look for any reason to actually come against you. If people don't like you, you cannot do anything to appease them. And this is the exact example to that, because we also the text messages that Ice Spice's friend leaked, and Ice Spice was out there talking about Nicki Minaj behind the back, calling her an ingrate, calling her all sorts of names, saying that, well, she's out there giving Nicki Minaj opportunities. We all saw that happening, okay? So I still don't understand why people feel like Nicki still has to be cool with Ice Spice after that. Now, after that happened, Nicki Minaj paid it dust, did not address anything, did not say anything. And somehow people still are finding the way to try and make Nicki Minaj the villain in this entire situation. Doomed if you do, doomed if you don't. This is a clear example of that. Because we all know that had she explained the entire situation out there, you guys would still have labeled her the B word. So with the Ice Spice thing, I'm not even going to take you seriously, especially if you're saying that I'm a bab, but well, Nicki fell out with Ice Spice, so it has to be her. When in reality, the text messages were leaked. You have never been a bab to begin with. So I'm not entertaining anyone, especially when it comes to Ice Spice. I'm not entertaining anyone who's going to come out here, play the bab card, and then say it's Nicki Minaj's fault that she fell out with Ice Spice. Are you serious right now? She decided to unfollow this girl without drama, remove herself from that situation without any drama. And somehow you guys still want to, what? To force her into forgiving. You cannot force, forgiveness, honestly. People just think like you can't say and do anything about people, and you still have the right to be in people's lives and in people's spaces. It doesn't work like that. That's not how life works, okay? Moving on to the next girl, it's Jatavia. Now, with JT and Nicki Minaj, nobody knows up to now what happened between the two women. Okay, but it's clear that Jatavia came out here and said she didn't want the Barbz support. The Barbz are Nicki Minaj's fan base. She doesn't want the Barbz support, and the Barbz are annoying. Those words, not even Nicki Minaj says that to her fans. Nicki Minaj, goes back and forth with some of her fans sometimes, but she's not out here calling the entire fan base annoying and things like that. She herself, the owner of the fan base, doesn't even do things like that, but she came out. They did disrespectful stuff. Some of the Barb accounts that were on Twitter, allegedly she was out there paying for their rent behind the scenes. And so there have been also allegations of her paying some of, the Barb pages, big Barb pages on Twitter to promote her, and then turn around in the same breath and say that she doesn't want the Barb support. That she did, okay? Still, after that, Nicki Minaj did not publicly come out here and drag her or anything like that. She didn't do anything like that, okay? She decided to just remove herself from the situation silently. But yet there are some people who are claiming to be Barbz, who are out here saying that, well, Nicki has to be problem at this point. As if this is not the same Jatavia was out there writing diss tracks against Nicki Minaj when she hadn't done anything to her, but still Nicki chose to forgive her. So if she were such a bad person and a messy person, like you're saying, how many of you right here would break bread with somebody who wrote a diss track against you? She still did that. But for some reason, Nicki has to be the problem. Honestly, listen, if you want to support Jetavia, go ahead and do so. But to try and say that, well, Nicki fell out with Jetavia, so it has to be Nicki's fault, so I'm switching on Nicki for Jetavia. For me, you've never been actually a true bab, because how are you going to force someone to be friends with someone? How are you going to switch on someone just because they unfollowed someone that you feel like they should be cool with when you don't know what happened behind the scenes? That to me is insanity. I'm sorry if that offends you. I'm not saying that you shouldn't support Jetavia, but I'm saying you can't be bashing Nicki Minaj for unfollowing Jetavia. That's insane, in my own opinion. But anyway, let me know, defend yourself, and tell me why you think that it's Nicki Minaj's fault that she and Jetavia are no longer cool right now. The next person that we're going to talk about is Nana Fofi. Now, I personally started knowing about Nana back in the day when she was doing covers about, I guess there was a Made Over You cover, and there was a, what's it called? Leg Over. It's some Niger beats. It's some, Afro beats. That's when I started knowing Nana Fofi. And the one song that put her on the map is the cover that she did, and Nicki Minaj reposted that, and Nicki Minaj started supporting her. I remember back then, I didn't even know the girl, okay? Nicki posted, I think it was a post with Nana's song attached there. That's when I started knowing her. And Nicki gave her the support, was signed to Nicki Minaj and things like that. And all of a sudden, she was out there thanking every other person but Nicki Minaj for her seeming success of her album. And so Nicki was like, also say thank you to me because I did assist you. And she was trying to be shady with all that entire thing. So I personally would never switch on Nicki Minaj for Nana Fofi when Nicki is the reason why I found out about Nana to begin with. That's my experience. And it was back in the day. You guys may know her now, but it was back in the day when she was just doing YouTube covers and nothing original. But anyway, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about that. Another person is London Hill. I don't know if there's anything with London Hill. I don't even know if Nicki was following London Hill to begin with. That one I will not speak on because that one I do not know. But let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about this fiasco and these fake babs that are coming here saying, oh, Nicki has to be the problem. Sometimes you're really not the problem, but sometimes people do really show you fake love because they want to benefit something from you. And to show you that you guys just want a reason to say that she's a horrible person, the Ice Spice situation is proof, because she did not even address that entire situation. But for some reason, all of you are making excuses for Paprika Spice and like literally melting, clutching your pearls because somebody unfollowed someone. Are you mad? Like, seriously, it's just an unfollow. Like, oh my goodness, how could she unfollow Ice Spice? How could she? You think you can insult someone and still deserve to claim that, well, that person should follow you until forever? Are you mad? Like, you want to disrespect me and still be in my space? And there are people who are lunatics out there who think that even after people disrespect, other people, those people are obliged to forgive them. Are you mad? Personally, if you mess with me, right, if you're disrespectful like that, right, you don't have any right to be in my space anymore. And nobody can force me to do that. Not even my own mom, okay? You can ask my cousins if you think I'm kidding. You can ask them, okay? Once you cross a certain line, it's done for, okay? No one can come advocating for you on your behalf to me. Not even my mom can do that. Not even my mom can force that. Some people just prefer to keep their peace. And in this way, Nicki really just wanted to amicably part ways. And if you decide to go with Jetavia in this entire situation, you can go with her. But what we will just not act like is normal is for you to come and try and shame Nicki Minaj to say, why did you unfollow Jetavia? That's insanity in my own opinion, okay? But anyway, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Now, it seems like the Transformer is out there reacting to the news as well. She has decided to join Nicki Minaj. And you guys say that Nicki Minaj is not influential. I mean, even the Transformer is inspired, okay? Because we all know that it's actually a Nicki thing to be out there not saying anything and posting memes when ish is going down. The Transformer posted a meme, okay? And it's for a girl wearing, some bonnet or something. And the original meme actually of that girl, it says that how I look at someone, how I feel after wishing upon someone's downfall and they actually hit rock bottom. So obviously people started saying that, well, this was her reacting to the happenings of Twitter and things like that. And some people thought like that was her inserting herself in Nicki Minaj's business. In this case, I really don't think that the shade was targeted towards Nicki Minaj. And I feel like it was actually targeted towards Jetavia and Ice Spice. I feel like it was a moment of her saying, well, Ice Spice, now I don't F with you. This, other girl does not F with you. And with Jetavia, I think it was the same thing, because you do know that Cardi has, constantly called Jetavia a lip dog. So I guess these memes were just to the girls saying that, listen, nobody's effing with you like that anymore. So let me know, you guys, in the comment section. I really don't think that this was shade towards Nicki Minaj, because what does she have to shade her for? She's the one who did the unfollowing. She's the one who did the, the cutting off. So I don't think that this was her shading Nicki Minaj. If anything, Jetavia and Ice Spice. Anyway, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, Armon Wiggins reacting to this entire situation. It seems like he had some words for the barbz, and I want you guys to let me know what you think about that. Do you think that he was onto something, or do you think that, well, he was reaching and things like that? Personally, he does have a point, okay? But here's the thing, okay? In as much as everybody had seen that, well, something definitely changed between Jetavia and Nicki Minaj, okay? As smart barbz, it is not as a wise thing to go and amplify that, because we all know that everybody's waiting for that moment to make Nicki Minaj the villain. So the reason why people were subtle with everything and we're like, oh my God, this is not about Jetavia, there is nothing there. Is people know that, well, people are always waiting for any opportunity to come at Nicki Minaj saying that, well, she is the problem. Because even now, after everything that went down, nobody knows the full story. But for some reason, people are saying Nicki is the reason. And that's all because of an unfollow, nothing else. Not cussing out this girl, nothing. Just an unfollow. But already, people are saying, oh, it's Nicki Minaj's fault. Now, imagine if all the barbz had amplified the JT and Nicki Minaj beef during the mixtape. That would have been drama. There was still drama on there. So personally, that's the reason why I never wanted to latch onto that, is because I knew JT was releasing a mixtape. It was a time, okay? Now imagine people with following, barbz with following, coming out here amplifying the Nicki is not effing with JT narrative when JT is dropping a mixtape. Is that not perpetuating a narrative that Nicki does not want any other person to shine? Because even after now, she's unfollowing the girl and she has nothing, like she doesn't have a project that is coming out. Jetavia doesn't have a project coming out now, but the narrative is still being propelled. So I personally, that's the reason I was like, let's be subtle with it. Drama. That's why I always thought like the entire allegations that Q came out with, he should have brought forward before the mixtape dropped when that situation actually happened. That's why I was always against it. Like, you can't be coming with that drama during somebody else's, release week. It doesn't make any sense to me. Because if anything, it's going to make Nicki Minaj look bad. But anyway, let me just insert what Armon Wiggins had to say, and then I will catch you afterwards.
Is this her fans don't listen. And see, I don't personally think that Nicki really be wanting to unfollow these girls. The problem is this, and it's no shade to the barbz, but the barbz be so stupid. I mean, sometimes they be so stupid. And I just be online like, girl, they're just so stupid sometimes, because Nicki will literally be trying to tell you in code, I don't with her. Stop posting her. Stop sharing. And y'all don't even listen. So she'll like, damn right. Nicki will get to the point where she's even unfollowing them. Unfollowing the fans, and they still riding for whatever girl it is at the time that they feel is cool with Nicki. And so what Nicki has to do is unfollow these women, so then okay, Nicki don't fuck with them. Because if Nicki don't unfollow them and she just talking cold, the bars be zeroed in. Nicki like her, so I like her. We love JT, Ice Spice, Doja. And Nicki will be online, don't post her. Y'all want to go to the garage sale tour or the Gas City tour? Stop posting these duds. If I don't say it, and stop trying to force me to collab with people. Stop doing this. Stop doing this. No, she's not shading her. No, Nicki loves her. No, no. Nicki blocked me. Why did she block me? You idiot, not paying attention? Are you dumb? The woman has been telling y'all for months that the relationship is over, and y'all still under the stuff, sharing the stuff to the timeline. So Nicki have to go, you know what? Let me unfollow it. Maybe now do you get it, mother? Because I don't like.
Well, there you heard what the man had to say. Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, it seems like Paprika Spice is out there, launching a perfume. Okay, now it was actually received with mixed feelings, with a lot of people feeling like, oh my God, she's trying to do everything that Nicki Minaj has done. When is the obsession going to stop? Like, you're literally doing every single thing from hairstyles. Now you've got a fragrance and things like that. And so people feel like, well, she's trying to do every venture, and people are like, well, watch out, next thing is gonna be the nails, the next thing is gonna be all these other things. Now personally, I don't know whether it's hair copying Nicki Minaj, because at the end of the day, if you guys remember back in the day, the one thing that a lot of celebrities were out there doing, it's putting out fragrances. Like, a lot of celebrities, a lot of A-listers at some point had fragrances. The Britney Spears, the Ariana Grande, the Katy Perry's, the Nicki Minaj, like a lot of A-listers were out there doing perfumes before anything else. So I do feel like that's the route she's probably taking. I really don't think that in this instance that's hair copying Nicki Minaj, but that's just my opinion. So let me know, you guys, in the comment section, what you think about that. My only worry is, what is she going to name the fragrance? I mean, I've never taken her as the fragrance person. I hope she's not going to be naming the fragrance something like fat or poop or anything like that, because really that's become her brand. Okay, I hope she or diarrhea. I'm just joking, you guys. But anyway, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, Beyonce. Now, already they are accusing Beyonce of copying, okay? I did see some people accusing her of copying a bottle of a whiskey that's already, in existence. And people already are starting to say that she's not original about anything. And I guess the lack of originality was being shown by her using a ribbed bottle for her alcohol. And I don't understand. Like, rib bottles have been in existence. And if you think I'm lying, go to Alibaba, go to any Chinese, go to DHgate, go to AliExpress. You'll find ribbed bottles there. They've been in existence since the beginning of time. And I don't think that hair using a ribbed bottle is actually a thing. Okay, I don't think it's hair copying, in my own opinion. But let me know in the comment section. And also let me know what you think about the horse on the bottle. Do you think that's that was Megan Thee Stallion that was basically on that bottle, like, having a brand ambassador thing, since horse alcohol? Hey, your barbz, give me a good alcohol. But I'm just joking, you guys. Anyway, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, still talking about Beyonce. It seems like, well, Beyonce is not out there playing with Donald Trump. Okay, so Donald Trump decided to share a clip of freedom on his social medias, and it seems like Beyonce was like, I'm not messing with you, I'm not baking your foolery and things like that. And allegedly she threatened to send a cease and desist to Donald Trump. Okay, and so I guess, well, she was like, I'm not messing with you, I'm behind Kamala Harris, and it's not something that I'm surprised with. I mean, don't play with the woman. Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, still talking about the girlies and Nicki Minaj. Malibu Mitch was out there spotted, with Pink Friday nails, and it seems like Nicki was out there commenting, and she said, stunning beauty. And now I get anxiety each time Nicki Minaj shows love to any of these girls. I get so much anxiety. Like, Like, just stay away from the girls, man. Like, stay away from them, because now I don't trust anybody. And I did see some people saying that, well, after everything that happened, she shouldn't even be having Bia on tour, because we all know how the story is going to end and things like that. And I'm like, the difference is, I always say to you guys, sometimes the people who truly F with you don't do the most. That's what I've learned in life. Like, the people that genuinely F with you, some of of my most genuine friends, they don't do the most, eh? They're not out here, doing the most, hugging me super tight and being all in my space and things like that. They don't do that. Okay, they don't ponder too much. And that's what I get with Bia. She got a collaboration. Okay, she even got, people forget that Bia got a collaboration, but she did not wake up switching up. Okay, she got a collaboration, was not doing the most, got another Nicki Minaj, got to be on Nicki Minaj song, was not doing the most. When they were doing the live with Nicki Minaj, she was just calm, sitting in a place, not doing too much. To me, that's the kind of person that I F with, okay? That's the kind of person that I F. She wasn't doing too much in that in that live that they did. And some of you were like, oh, why is Bia so standoffish? And I remember I told you that Bia is a laid back person. She's not in your face, but she's the only one who hasn't been shady so far in as far as Nicki Minaj is concerned, because she's not out there overdoing things, inheriting beefs and things like that, Let me know in the comment section what you think about, you guys. Do you think that Nicki should continue associating with these other girls or at this point she should just ignore that? Now, another Nicki, it seems like Nicki herself, I'm just looking at this now. It seems like Nicki herself decided to also post another Chucky meme, okay? She came back 6 hours after her last tweet and she posted another Chucky meme. And I'm just like, what are you reacting to now, Onika? The commotion, chaos. Imagine people trembling and acting and having withdrawal symptoms over you unfollowing people. Like, it's not that deep, man. Just move on. You guys say that she's irrelevant, but now you're literally clutching your pearls over here and following people. The same person that you say is old and washed up. But now that we have all this cleared, I hope we move on to the next thing. I did see some people threatening, oh my God, I'm not supporting you anymore, I will dump you. And I'm like, Nicki went through an effing H train. An effing H train, like the entire industry, blackballed on radio stations, okay? Blackballed all these bloggers, okay? Messi Lee on a case every single day. Armon Wiggins on this side. Joe Biden here. Charlemagne the God here. The Transformer here. Pacific here. Everybody there. Everyone was out there. And you think she's gonna be shaken by your measly, unfollow, or your one little, I'm not gonna buy your music. Like, are you mad, man? Are you mad? Like, seriously, I did see somebody threatening Nicki Minaj, saying, I'm not gonna support you anymore. Oh my God, you are old. You are this. You are that. Let's see how let's see what the Deluxe is going to do for Gig City. Okay? Like, you you know what, let me not rant, okay? Until my next time, you guys, do not forget to subscribe, don't forget to comment, don't forget to do everything that you need to do. I will see you in my next video, okay? Until my next one, see you.